That was in the pocket. I feel like that one and was in the pocket. Yeah, who am I kidding? Zoom is probably gonna cut out like a good 66% of that. So I don't know why I'm trying anymore. Because that is a 6-0 shutout against the freaking the Philadelphia Flyers on Krejci's 1000th game. Oh man, what a way to celebrate! Welcome back to Into the Den, everybody. I am your host, back in my college dorm, so the acoustics might be a little bit weird, but I'm just gonna have to roll with it. This game, this game was fun, if for nothing else than just it was chippy. It wasn't like Saturday's game. Saturday's game, I do not think that there's going to be another game this year where that is going to be as intense and as chippy as Saturday's was. I say this realizing that we still need to face Toronto 2 more times this season. But that's not the only thing going into this game. We also have. I also have a little bit. I also have to be the last person to cover the news surrounding Pavel Zacha. The winger on the check line, Pavel Zacha, ended up signing a 4-year, $19 million contract after the Toronto game. Good for $4.75 million a year for the next 4 years. And there's been a bunch of talk about this one, whether it's good, whether it's a bad sign. Here's my take. I like Pavel Zacha. I think that this is a little bit of an overpayment. Two things can be true at the same time. I don't want to try and take anything away from Zacha. He's been a fantastic playmaker, and in this game proved that he is he's at least worth considering that amount of money. But for nearly $5 million a year for the next 4 years, I kind of expect someone to be scoring their 10th goal before the halfway point of the season. And oh boy, we will be talking about Zacha goals today, folks. And the Flyers come into this one playing suddenly their best hockey of the season. They've won 14 of their last 38. 7 of those 38 wins have come in their last 8 games. Yes, after going on a 7 for 30 skid, they only won 7 games out of in a span of 30. They somehow managed to win 7 of their last 8. But that doesn't matter, because the entire way the Bruins completely blow Philadelphia out of the water. And on his 1000th game, Krejci does not score a goal, but he is a key playmaker, and he still scored 3 points in this one. Instrumental to the play. He was instrumental to the Bruins in success, and he had 3 assists tonight. And that first one, oh my god, the first one is textbook Krejci. The dude just picks off a pass, starts going the other way. Because the Flyers are trying to clear the puck. But thanks to Krejci, they can't. He passes up to Zacha, and Zacha puts it to the middle where Pasta can just tap it in to put the Bruins up 1-0. After a little bit of a high sticking controversy, where Charlie Coyle ends up getting something in the face. Some people want to say it's high sticking. Some people want to say it's just a puck to the face. Here's what I'm gonna say. After Ullmark pretty much Ullmark pretty much threw his stick on that Marner save on Thursday. On Saturday, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Bergeron kind of knocked it out of his hands just a little bit, but ultimately it was just Ullmark not having full control of his stick and accidentally throwing it. That should result in a penalty shot, but the refs gave us enough breaks on Saturday that I feel like a non-call, I guess, was sort of expected. Doesn't mean that it's right, but still. Hey, speaking of Saturday's game, remember when Pierre Engvall scored from pretty much the blue line in after completely juking out the entire Bruins defense? I guess Zacha does the same thing, although to a lesser extent, because it's Krejci entering well. He passed it to Zacha, who's at like the top of the right face-off circle, and he just blasts it on net, and it trickles through Carter Hart to put the Bruins up 2-0 before first intermission. I took my hat off because my hair is kind of pissing me off. But Jack Edwards and Andy Brickley in the broadcast booth bring with them a little bit of a buddy to start the second period, because Jake DeBrusk on his broken fibula. Oh my God, I still can't believe that dude scored 2 goals in the Winter Classic on a broken fibula. I don't care what anybody else does. Give that man the Bill Masterton right now. DeBrusk says that he's missing the ice a lot, but it's just fun watching the boys play. And honestly, I love Jake DeBrusk. I love him. That is exactly the response that I expected him to say, and and I couldn't be happier with that response. The third goal comes a little bit weird for the Bruins. Marchand, the puck's like right in the middle, off of a save, and Marchand takes the puck and just spins around and backhands it past Carter Hart to put the Bruins up 3-0. And then not long after, Zacha again. This dude scored 2 goals today. I think that is freaking amazing. 2 goals, 1 assist for Zacha. I think that man deserves is well deserving of at least a 4-year contract for a decent amount of money. I don't think that I still need to be convinced that that 4.75 is the correct amount, but I'd say that at least 4.4 is good for him. But he shoots one and it just pinballs off of a bunch of people and into the net past Carter Hart. After which John Tortorella is understandably pissed. He doesn't really show it in this game too much, although it's Torts. You can kind of expect that he is absolutely seething. It's good when Tortorella is seething. I do not like Tortorella. But they do not. But Carter Hart would take the rest of the game off for Samuel Urson to be the guy in between the pipes. And near the end, after Foligno and Travis Konechny go at it a little bit, I'm still a little bit seething about the fact that one of the players the Bruins missed out on in 2015 was Travis Konechny. Honestly, we come out of 2015 with with Thomas Chabot, Jake DeBrusk, and Travis Konechny, and I am happy. But Foligno and Travis Konechny are going at each other, and they both get penalty. Is Konechny for roughing, Foligno for cross checking, and 20 seconds later, Morgan Frost goes for hooking. So the Bruins have a minute 40 of 4-on-3, and about a minute of that it ends up coming after the end of the second period. I realize that I haven't been doing puck drop, but puck drops for the third period, and lo and behold, a little bit after puck drop, Marchand passes across the ice to Pastrnak, which I mean, it's Pastrnak on the power play from his office. He's in his office. He's putting in the work. He is working absolute overtime on that one, and Bruins are up 5-0. I'm not gonna lie. The entire third period was so sloppy on both sides. There were so many penalties. I don't even know where half of them come from. But on one of them, there's a tussle between AJ Greer and Nick Delorier. Both players end up going for roughing, so it's a 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. And Matt Grzelcyk once again with the last goal of the game, wide open from on the right faceoff dot, and just rings it around on the top shelf to put the Bruins up 6-0. Bruins end the game on a 5-on. Bruins end the game, most of it on a 5-on-3, thanks to McAvoy going for holding, and then Bergeron and high sticking Morgan Frost in the face, and blood being spilt. Well, but yeah, Bruins end up winning this one 6-0. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected us to shut up. I expected us to win this one. I just didn't expect us to shut them out. So that I think I'm a little bit lost for words. So I guess I'll see you Wednesday. Like button, channel, most recent video, Twitch, and Tampa Bay Thrives. I'll see you guys Wednesday against the Islanders. Take care.